Hello everyone and welcome to this huge episode of my West Ham FM15 career. It is the Capital One Cup final, my first ever final of this series. It's been a long time coming, it's the fourth season, I eventually got to the final, which is a bit disappointing. I'm used to sort of winning a cup by this stage, but I'm hoping that I can, of course, win this game. It's going to be tough because we haven't beaten Tottenham for a while, in fact the last 5 games I don't think. And it's been a bit of a tricky run, the last 3 games, as you can see. When was the last video? I can't even remember. It must have been the Capital One Cup semi-final, in fact. So since then, we beat Everton 3-0, lost against Tottenham in the league 3-2, beat Liverpool 3-0 in the league, beat QPR 3-2, then a 2-0 defeat against Liverpool in the FA Cup 5th round, then 2 draws against West Brom, and then against Chelsea. That's a pretty good result, really. But still, we're 3rd in the Premier Division, with a game in hand over Chelsea. I was really hoping we could win the league. We were going strongly at one point. I've been top for a while, and it's only just in this today that I've dropped down to 3rd, in fact, because Chelsea have played a game. But Man United, can I catch them? They've actually got a game in hand over me and 2 points ahead. It's going to be very tough. However, the fixtures are quite kind to us until the end of the season, which is against Man United, in fact. And I'm hoping I can win every single game, to be honest, up until that point against Man United. And then against Man United, it's going to be a huge clash. That will probably be the last episode of... Well, it will be the last episode of this season. So that could be a title clash. But let's get on with this Capital One Cup final, which is, of course, a big old game. So this is the team I'm going with. I've decided for Fuchs and Sorg at fullback, simply because Ivan hasn't been great this season, hasn't played well in the last few games, whereas Sorg has. And I can't talk. Douglas Santos hasn't had the greatest season either, and Fuchs has been really good lately. So I'm going with those 2 at fullback. They've played well and they deserve their chance. Tello and Roberts on the wings, Canales, Tillmans, Crane Vitter. Pretty standard central midfield. Marshall up front, who is quite inconsistent, but he's still young and developing. But let's do this. I wonder who Tottenham will play against us, because of course they've got a strong team. But we're above them in the league, although we did lose against them in that last league game, as you saw. As you can see, Zarate is joint top scorer with Dicko, but Zarate is on the bench, so maybe can come off and win us the game, possibly. We'll see. Let's go over that. Okay, so they've got Benteke, Chadley, Eriksson, Lamela, Holtby, Stambouli, Walker, Kolka, Phil Jones, Rose and Lloris. Quite, a lot of those players actually play for Tottenham nowadays in real life anyway. Kolka's come back to the team. Phil Jones at centre-back as well. Still got Lloris in goal. Benteke up front. I think he's done well against me the last few games whenever I've faced him. Eriksson, of course, world-class player, and Lamela is as well on Football Manager generally. They've got a very good team. Come on. That's a good one to go for. Don't let the fans down. It's a massive clash. One thing I must point out, one really interesting thing is, I'll just go off topic here. Well, it's still in topic. Okay, so it's about Tottenham, so it's not really off topic. Anyway, look at their facilities. They are playing at Wembley Stadium, and it's not just... short term whilst they're building a new White Hart Lane or whatever they call it. They're actually playing there for good. They've got a 15-year sponsorship deal, end in 2031. That's not them paying money to play at Wembley. They're actually playing at Wembley. And the final is at Wembley. So they're playing at home. Of course, it is given half and half in terms of fans, but usually they're used to playing at Wembley. So they're effectively playing this Capital One Cup final at home. It's really weird. I've not seen this before. But Tottenham, their actual stadium is Wembley Stadium. England still play there, but it's just a bit crazy in my opinion. So we're up against it. Hopefully there's probably more fans than they usually get. I think they get really high crowds for sort of big games, and other games not so many. It's a bit like us with the Olympic Stadium actually. Our attendances have improved. And for big games, we do sell out completely against teams like Chelsea and Tottenham. But other games, not so much. I'm going to put it on the normal 2D rather than 2D Classic. That's a bit better. Good tackle by Sorg. Tillman's into Roberts. Can we get an early goal here? Roberts back to Canales. Put it out wide to Fuchs. No, don't do it. What are you doing? Into Eriksson. Into Chadley. This doesn't look good. Tillman's with the tackle. Chadley. Save Chadley. What a save. Oh, he's got it in third time. Oh, Liali did so well to try and keep that out. Really did. So unlucky that. We're 1-0 down in the final. Away from home. Into Tillmans. That way to Fuchs. That's it. He's got a deadly cross, but he doesn't cross it. Tillmans. It's a penalty. Yes. Who's going to take it? Marshall, I think. Noble keeps getting injured. He's actually injured at the moment again. Just really unfortunate season for him. Marshall finds the back of the net. Fires it past Lloris. Let's go back. We'll go to standard now. Okay, let's see the replay in 3D. Powered it home. Good finish. Lloris went the right way. Whew. 20 minutes in. Tillmans, he always seems to get yellows. He can't really tackle, but he's a very good central midfielder. Probably will turn into one of the best, if not the best, central midfielder quite soon. Still very young, 20 years old, going on 21. But here's a chance for Lamela, who finds the back of the net. 2-1. I always concede goals against Tottenham. It really is a question of who scores more. Come on, guys. Let's try and get an equaliser before half-time. Tackled. Oh, have we got a chance here? No. Into Sorg. Into Roberts. Into Marshall, who somehow misses from 3 yards out. What the hell was that? Tello. Marshall. Bloody hell. He wasn't offside. I thought Tello was offside, not Marshall. Ah. Okay, what are we going to say? Revenge. I might swap Tello and Marshall and then play them as wingers. Gotta say, we have to win this. I really want to win a competition. It's pretty frustrating having not won anything this far into the campaign, because with West Ham in previous seasons, on previous editions, I've done better than this. In fact, on FM15 I got relegated, didn't I? And got promoted again. I've done that twice actually, on FM12 and FM14, but it really helps me. But I haven't had to do that on this game. I've done quite well from the off, but not well enough. So, attacking, let's see what else we can do. I'm going to go a bit more direct. I think that might work well in this game. See what happens. Keeping Marshall on. Scored a penalty. Missed an easy chance. Had an offside goal disallowed. He looked onside to me. I thought Tello was offside, but I thought Marshall was fine. Well done, Tillman's in. I thought that was going to be a good attack from us then. We've actually had more shots than them and more possessions. We're unlucky not to be winning this game. But at the end of the day, it's whoever sticks the ball in the back of the net most that wins a game. Well done, Van Aken. He's had a very good first season for us. Canales has been pretty dire in central midfield, if I'm honest. I'm going to bring him off and bring on... who can play there? Carrasco? Can't really play central midfield, can he? Oh, I haven't got a suitable replacement for him. I'll have to keep him on, I think. Did I... Oh, I've just realised something. Did I change... Yeah, I did change them to wingers. Good. Come on, guys. Please do this for me. Here go Tottenham. Rose with the cross. Zulu heads away. Holtby, Chadley, Holtby. Liali. Oh, Liali. That was a poor parry. We're 3-1 down. This doesn't look good for us now. He should have done better with that, in my opinion. Maybe it came through a crowd of bodies, but still. I'm not sure if we're going to get back into this now, I'm afraid, guys. Fuchs has had a poor game. And it looks like we're going to lose our first final. Tillmans is tired, but he's had a good game. I'm going to have to bring someone on for Canales, I think. I'm going to bring Puy on, and he's a good player. He doesn't really fit there. Going to play him as a central midfielder, support. I'm going to bring on Carrasco for Roberts, who's not had a very good final today. And I'll leave it at that for now. We're going to go fluid. And we just have to go for it, really. Pretty disappointing. We've had more shots, we've had more possession, and they're winning 3-1. That's the way it goes. Could it be 4-1 now? Holtby whips it in, heads away. Tillmans just pumps it for some reason. I did say pump, but not when there's no one up there. Loris doing his sweeper keeper stuff there, and they're all out. Lamella's destroying us. Fuchs does well there. Back to Leali. Come on, pump it, guys. Up to Marshall. Into Carrasco. Poyet, nice play. Marshall through to Carrasco. Oh, good save by Lloris. Hit it hard. If we can get a goal now, we've got a chance. But it's headed away, and Chadley on the counter. No, please, not 4-1. Sorg foul. Another chance for Tottenham. There's a lot of chances, lots of highlights in this game. Lamela into Barkley. They've got Barkley on the pitch now. It's a bit disappointing that our goal was a penalty as well. Tello, what a ball into Carrasco. Cuts inside and saved by Lloris. Didn't quite put it into the corner far enough. Carrasco, Van Aken tackled and... One more sub. Marshall's going to come off. On comes Zarate. I'm going to play him as a trequartista up front. And then we're going to go for it. We're going to go... do I go overload? I think we have to now at this stage. We're just going to get stuck in. Don't really know what to do. We really do struggle against Tottenham. Oh, what's going on? I've clicked on the wrong button. And now it's going to go to the end, isn't it? But 10 minutes to go. We've got a highlight. Come on. Win it somewhere. Lamella's burst past us. We're on overload and we're going to get destroyed here by Benteke. Into Chadley. What a save by Lieli. He's made a couple of good saves, to be fair to him. Another chance, probably for them on the counter here, by the looks of it. Tillmans wins it. Poyet. Carrasco. Offside. He's had a few chances and we've had 17 shots. It's been very frustrating. On another day we could have won this. But that's just a pretty pointless thing to say because that could be any game. And we've lost this final, guys. Lost the Capital One Cup. At Wembley. Tottenham have an advantage at Wembley, I think. We had better pass completion, had better tackles won. We were better, but they scored counter-attacking goals. You were unlucky today. There's not much else I can say. We did well generally, but the defence couldn't hold out. Oh, go away. Oh, look at that. They had more shots on target. I suppose our finishing let us down more than anything. So there we go, guys. End of my first final. We've lost. And there we go. Blah, 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 blah. Bit disappointed. Well, I am disappointed to lose a final. But it just shows that I haven't, quit and restart, I'm actually going ahead with it. A lot of people probably get to finals. If they lose, then they have another go. I'm guessing there's people out there. So there we go. We've got Swansea next. The last video, like I said, will be against Man United. I'm hoping to push on and perhaps challenge for the title. There's still a chance of winning something this season. If we can win the title, that would be incredible. There is a chance. So I have to hope that we can. Otherwise, it's a bit of a disappointing season. If we can qualify the Champions League, that's fine. We should qualify for the Champions League at least. But thank you for watching. Please leave a like if you've been enjoying the series. And to console me, leave your comments in the comment section below as well. And subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you for watching, guys. And I'll see you in the next episode against Man United.